Sorry, I'm gonna be working on something real quick, so I might have some music playing in the background just for some extra noise. Probably not copyrighted, so let me look. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna be messing with a few things, so I hate that I have to do this every single time though, because I'm not. Right, making a few more adjustments, so bear with me. My controller! Okay. Okay. Go ahead and move the mic back a little bit. Just gonna go ahead and turn this off now. So I think I'm gonna play some, I'm gonna do the non-copyright music whenever I end up leaving away for, breaks. So it's a little bit more obvious that I'm not there. But let's go ahead and turn this off right now. Turn up the actual background music. Alright. So I thought that this would be off. I could have sworn that I've turned it off. No, I did turn it off. Okay. I'm just imagining things. Alright, so, howdy everybody. We are back doing Final Fantasy XIV. So, according to my friends, who has already beat the MSQ somehow, probably because he does not sleep, he told me and he counted it out because apparently he kept a list of the MSQ, sorry, he has a list of all the MSQ quests, and apparently, I have 48 quests I still have to do. I'm like, oh no. 48 doesn't sound like it's a lot, but guys, it's a lot for Final Fantasy XIV. Because sometimes quests can be like multiple different quests in one, so you can spend like an hour doing one quest for the MSQ and then spend maybe like 10 minutes doing the other one. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into this. Yeah, so I'm excited. We are on the moon. We are with the moon bunnies. And the world is ending, so yeah. So let's go ahead and talk to Thancred to start the next quest. Oh yeah, and then Urianger is acting a little sus. So that's another thing that we have to deal with. He's being sus again. Oh, I'm right. Speak of the devil, okay. Back to old tricks. By now, Thancred can tell when his friends are up to something. Yep, yeah, we all know he's being a little bit weird. Did Urianger seem strange to you? More than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Yashtola and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Okay. Let's go see. Oh, also, since it's been official with the release, like official launch for the game, the expansion, yada yada, pre-order bonuses have been distributed. And collector's edition bonuses. So, we've got this lovely mount that we got from, I believe, the collector's edition pre-order. Or deluxe edition, collector's edition, I don't know what it is. All I know is that it was the kind of expensive one that I pre-ordered. I mean, I did the same thing for Shadowbringers, I did the same thing for Stormblood, so definitely wasn't not gonna do it for Endwalker.
Look at all the moon bunnies! Moon bunnies! Moon bunny powers!
Gotta love how people are just here. Yeah, why are you by yourself? What are you doing? Urianger appears to be heading towards the entrance of the entrance to Bestway's burrow. God, I cannot talk to save my life. Alright, hold on one second. Had to double check some stuff. I'm constantly checking things now because I'm so I'm so paranoid about my streaming stuff. Here's the thing, guys. I really like this mount. I don't know if I should be using it now because I think the Final Fantasy VII bike actually is faster as a mount than regular mounts. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I've only heard of that. Not 100% sure whether or not that's an actual thing. It's a cool mount though. I really like the horse-looking mounts. Oh, is the good boy still up there? I think the good boy is still up there. Yeah, the good boy. What are you doing, Urianger? Urianger ventures off into Mare Lamentorum. For reasons unknown, you must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Oh, so we have to sneak after him. Man, I hate doing this. I hate doing the stealth things because it's really hard. Follow Urianger from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you're noticed, or if you fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Your destination will not appear on the map. Okay, so we have to hide repeatedly. Hmm? Damn it, he's gonna get too far away. I gotta zoom all the way out for this shit. Oh, this one's gonna be hard because there's layers. Please don't see me. Okay, that wasn't as hard as the first one. The first one was pretty hard because she went further away than he did. I think this might be voiced. It looks like it might be voiced. Urianger, what are you doing?
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Bruh, wait, you thought you knew we were there?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Yes. Why are you acting like a sussy person?
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again.
Wait, what?
Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy?
Oh no! Urianger, no! Okay, I will admit I was pretty...
The did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy.
I mean, I'll admit that I was a little salty with the Warriors of Darkness, but...
One life for one world.
No.
And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade.
No, you're fine.
Her beloved
You're
daughter.
fine. But... Oh my gosh. I didn't think Urianger would be getting...
whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward.
Oh no.
No
You did the right
effort did I
thing.
make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs.
You did what you had to. You did what you could.
That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind. As does the memory of another lost to mine inaction.
Oh no.
Dearest Moonbringer,
You couldn't do
who
anything
did
though.
face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians.
Yeah,
In
he's
her
hurting.
hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Urianger.
Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught.
I'm pretty sure I heard that he did the same
Subterfuge and
thing in
sacrifice.
1.0 too. Where he
May
pretended
have
to
the
be a
right
bad guy,
moral
but he was actually a
choice,
good guy? Question mark? I don't
but
know. I
one
didn't play
regard
1.0,
with
but...
great trepidation.
I didn't... Oh, sorry.
The
That was my coffee
calamity
cup.
of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass.
Like, I didn't know he was in 1.0. Is he?
Thus must we struggle. Haunted by ghosts of those we have lost.
Oh.
Clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what
Poor
of those we
Urianger.
cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Man, I gotta back my mic up. Sometimes there's no right answer. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect well those you can. Would that we had the time to weigh the costs. Yeah, no. Sometimes there's no right answer. Man, these are all good choices to say, but... You know, he needs a little bit of a confidence boost, so have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect well those you can.
Sage counsel indeed.
Do what you think is right. Do what you can to protect the ones that you can.
I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm.
Oh.
Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
I mean, you never go out of your way to talk to me alone, so...
I think. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've heard We've got our plans.
Troublemakers. Oh no! Wait a second, I don't trust you now! Wait, what? What was that look for? What? Okay. I don't trust you guys now. In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for all of us. Sorry, for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Bruh, you don't even have to ask. I pick on Ryanje quite a bit, but man, he's a cool dude. Like, I still enjoy him. Setting things straight, Ryanje is quite glad for your company. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. Alright. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan, in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's Burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Etheirys. To make clear a resolve to the Loporits, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. I don't know if I deserve a gift. They're acting kind of sussy. Man, I gotta stop saying that. Freaking, ever since I started, like, ever since I started playing Among Us with some of my friends, like, the word sus just comes out of my mouth very, very naturally, and I'm like, no, I hate it. An abundance of sponjoy. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiark's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the new Maul, I believe these shall suffice for a gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Stand watch at the designated... Okay. I can already see people fighting. Oh, these are all ours. Shit. I'm not gonna be able to walk away with people constantly bringing more. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Ryanje is faring. Ryanje. I don't know why I keep saying it like that, though. I like saying it like that ever since I heard the fairy say it. Ryanje. Ryanje remains fixated on his work. That'd be like the one way that, like, my character would make fun of him, is just to sound like one of the pixies. Say his name like the pixies would. Uriange. Ada. Oh god. I don't know why I suddenly felt the need to do that in the mic. He's talking and I'm listening. Sorry. I got distracted. Oh. Where's my other slipper? There it is. I was trying to put my slippers back on and then I didn't realize that I still had the auto scroll for the text on. So yeah, we're a professional stream here. We're great. We know what we're doing. That's absolute bullshit. We don't. All right. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Leopards will appreciate. Kaoru, Uriange! Shit. Kaoru, Uriange! Oh, thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten, or had perhaps fallen into the crater. Y'shtola has been looking all over for you, Kaoru. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Kaoru alone, which means, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Uriange. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy, for we poor Leopards, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. I suppose I should be going. That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Yeah, it's a little bit suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Highland's Chosen? Or worse, do anything to risk getting on Y'shtola's bad side? She's clearly not one to be crossed, nor made to wait. Now off with you. Still pretty sus. Worry not, Kaoru, I shan't be long. I feel like I'm like way too loud voicing recently, especially with enthusiastic characters like her. Alright, let's make our way back to the moon bunnies. Or what am I doing? I could just fuck it, I'm gonna be lazy today. Cause I wanna get this stuff done. Oh, my cord got stuck on my freaking slipper again. Oh my god. I'm very professional here. Speak with Y'shtola. Watch me get to Y'shtola and she's like, what are you talking about? I didn't need your help. I'm perfectly fine by myself, guys. I'm also sorry if I make weird noises in the mic because I have been feeling really weird. I think I might be getting sick. The rainbow crystal reminds me of the eating quests. Oh, Kaoru. We thought you would be away for far longer. Livingway said you needed help? A dire emergency. I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest? Or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? Well, what's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here. Maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and... No? Well, if it's really that important, you can try using these balls of mouse flesh? Mouse flesh? Oh, moose flesh. But it says mouse. Okay. Not to be confused with the other thing. Okay. Running Away's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd. And when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Crude, but if it proves effective. He was here in Greatest Endsvale when last I saw him. Let us split up and find him. Okay, I suppose. Let's go ahead and find this talkative, fast rabbit. Search your surroundings for running away. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target running away with one of the moose balls with this. Okay. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Ah, what happened? That's not him? He was running. Okay, let's try it again. They all look the same though. Running away? Did I... Huh? Damn it! That's definitely not him then. Wait, so it is running away then. Damn it. That's him, right? You've got to be kidding me. I'm horrible at this. Alright, we'll have to find him when he comes around the next time. Where the heck is he? Damn it. I hate this. Oh my god. Why is he so fast? Alright. So we're gonna have to go and we're gonna have to throw it before he runs. So there's gonna be a point where he stops, and then we have to throw it at him. Damn it! Did I get him? I got him! Haha! Ow! That smarts! That smarts? What? If this was meant to be a joke, it isn't funny. Well, we got him once. We're gonna probably have to do it again, aren't we? Oh, never mind. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls? Of moose flesh? You want information on the final days, though. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Ha! That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do for the Great Voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about it as much as any other laborate around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. Yeah, we've done been lied to. Sorry I couldn't be more... oh, fuck, okay. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I've got work to do. I was trying to, like, talk quickly like Oobleck does in Ruby, and I'm off. We've been lied to by the leader. She's very sus. I don't care if I say it and people don't like it. She's very suspicious.
One of these things is not like the other.
Okay. I want this to be voiced. It probably isn't. Nope. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? Well, I found him, but he said he didn't know anything. So, he doesn't know more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Urianger? I assume you spoke with him earlier. But did he say when he'll be returning? I mean, she held him back. Oh? His way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand. Whoa, what? Now hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining of the final days. I can't read to save my life. Yeah, like, we're gonna believe that. Heart of the matter. And the bunnies are no. Look. So, there's this show, this anime, that gets me very suspicious of rabbits these days. I mean, there's a few of them, but one that got me really in particular was, ReZero. Yeah, there's a scene in there where there's like 1.5 million, like, bloodthirsty, like, rabbits that go and, like, basically kill and eat the main character alive. So, ever since that, I don't trust rabbits in media sometimes. So, alright. Heart of the matter. Growing Way is fidgeting with nervous energy, but is it from excitement or worry? Oh, what to do, what to do? I promised Living Way would help, but... No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I suspect the Loperates are up to something, but if there is aught to be learned of the final days, I think it best we play along, for now at least. Yeah, but Urianger is alone with the Loperates. Oh, jeez. I'm not really trusting in a lot of people these days, okay? Like, you can't really blame me for being suspicious, even for, like, little rabbits. I think the only other person I ever, like, regret being suspicious about in this series would have to be, Urianger. Am I... Oh, I'm gonna have to travel upward. Because, I mean, like I had mentioned before, like, when it came down to, like, the Warriors of Darkness, dude, I was, like, very suspicious. And that I can fully, like, admit to. I wasn't like super upset that he did something like that, but I was like kind of taken aback when it happened, because I was just like, well, you would go that far. But I mean, looking back at it now, I'm like, he just wanted to help. Like, he wanted to help people that he kind of like saw ourselves in. Which in hindsight, it was a good idea. I mean, everything that happened with Memphilia was kind of sad, but she even said that, like, she would have done it again if she had a chance to. Like, she wouldn't have changed anything. So, I feel sorry for Urianger after that now, though. Like, he obviously has had to do, like, a lot of, like, secret keeping. And he's kind of, like, internalizing that a little bit by, like, thinking, is it because there's like something wrong with me, or there's like something that makes it so that people like there are people fighting Loperates. Oh no. Well, I guess that tells you. Oh no, I'm remembering FanFest when they were revealed and they said that they've got a mischievous something. Okay, I don't trust them anymore. No trust anymore. Please be voiced. I can't deal with this right now. It's not. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing Way, enough. If you have naught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but... The moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Ethris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Ah, so that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put a plan at risk. Everyone except Urianger. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Ethris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Ethos will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh no. I don't feel right fighting them though. Never mind, I'm thinking about the freaking rabbits in ReZero now, and you know what? I'm gonna fucking fuck up these rabbits. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Three rabbits against three of us. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconvene at where Argos awaits outside. Now we're gonna have to fight Loprits, and I'm not feeling great about it. I mean, I should have just stayed suspicious. I thought we were friends. I actually like you. I'm sorry I gave you a girl voice when we first met, and you actually sound like Finny from Black Butler, but that's what I like about you. Is that you remind me of Finny from Black Butler. Oh. Speak to Y'shtola. Well, let's see. Is it... Where is she? Oh, they're up front, aren't they? Yeah.
It's the good boy.
Oh no, it's the good boy.
The good boy.
Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger. Man, none of us said it. Trying to pretend to be freaking one of those pixies. My freaking... I can't say it correctly. Please be voiced. I want you to be voiced. Looks like it might be.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
But he never gave you an answer, bitch.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Haha.
But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
God, I'm such a child.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Ryanje.
Oh, bugger!
Oh, bugger. It's a good thing he stopped us too. I would have fucked those rabbits up.
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I.
Speak for
How could
yourself.
we, having come to understand your purpose.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Aw, that's right. He's changed because he's a dad now.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self. A declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Aw.
Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be
That
no
struck a
doubt
nerve with
that
Thancred.
your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing. We Loperids were born of Heideland's love for Aetheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well.
And help us properly.
That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
He's become such a dad. I love how, like, there's that saying that
Your
everybody's been
works
using
want
for, like,
not
wow.
for repair.
Where, oh, he's such a Chad.
Yet there remaineth much
Ryanje
for you
is
to
such a
learn
dad.
of men and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion.
Maybe they should come to our planet. and-
Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
He's just a random opera that's sitting there. Pudding
My
way.
name is Pudding Way.
Can come up with something
Pudding
like
way.
that, huh?
Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way.
God,
no easy
the
feat to
humor's been
convey the
pretty, like,
significance
spot
of thy
on
moniker.
recently.
When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own.
Moonbreeder!
What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium.
Oh, that's so nice!
An
Ariana
open exchange of ideas will
you dad.
surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man. And
Oh, you're
with
such
it,
a dad.
Ideas for improvements and renovations.
Gosh.
But more
Ariana.
importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
This bitch empty. Yeet. I'm joking.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order.
No, don't stay here.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star
Endwalker beams
is a
playing in the
last
back.
resort.
Okay, alright.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls
yeah, your
that call them
daughters.
home.
No, that's what I was thinking too.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
Ariana. That flower. How came it into your possession? Heidelin gave it to me. How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Charlian! Charlian!
Agreed.
Charlian!
The Charlian Forum.
Fuck yes, I knew it! Oh my god. Knew it.
How did you know?
We pieced it together.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became.
Yeah.
The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans.
Yeah.
But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long
My
enough.
twins! Want to see my twins? Want to see my twins? We've got lots we gotta tell them. Especially about how we kind of fucked up and now the world's gonna end. Alright. Urianger. 'Twas a relief to see Livingway was pleased by my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, and all our fellow scions. When next I return to Aetheris, I pray I find all in good health. You all in good health and good spirits. Don't jinx us. Returning home. Your excursion on the moon has concluded. Y'shtola is keen to return to Aetheris. With the leopards in Urianger's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Elfin and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. The Nether Gate? Did I not attune to these? Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. And we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest. And so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, the key and broken glass. We're gonna teleport there, because we are lazy. It's just the easier way to go anyways. Me constantly having to adjust my mic must be very annoying, but I'm sorry. Oh no, I hope I don't get level locked, because I think the next one's gonna be level 85. I have a feeling I'm gonna get level locked. So I wonder if I should just get that out of the way now. Let me look. Alright. Well, we will see if we get level locked or not. I feel like I should be opening these, but I don't know if I want to. Are there retainers here? Doesn't look like it. No. Is there any voice acting? Nope. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. And so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance. Sorry, I'm itching. Particularly those that were just recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers to have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Eulis is one such patient, though he's not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphinaud and Alize's timely assistance, I dare say, none of them would be with us today. My twins, I'm so proud. In light of in light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For Mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as you experienced in Thavnir. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksy affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here. So, what of the moon and the Tlaferoi? Well, Fandaniel's gone, Zodiark's gone, and the world is fucked. And yeah, that's basically how the world is starting to end. The final days. God, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Charlian. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you may be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldastian Annex and given into Tataro's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiark, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood, he has returned here to Garlemald. I have in mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wished to ask if you believe there is a merit in doing so. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. An admirable but futile endeavor. Yeah, if they found him, they probably wouldn't survive. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and it continued to serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Fandaniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see it stated. At any rate, I will keep you no longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlene. Alright, let's go back to Charlene. Stretching. Ugh, okay. Cryo, Tataru! Oh, it's good to see you. Sorry. Oh, it's so good to see you. And free of chilblains, I take it? Chilblains? Oh, yeah, chilblains, okay. You'll be pleased to know everything's been kept in order since you've been away. I even brought a few useful knickknacks with me from back home. But no sooner had they arrived than I received word of Kryla in poor health. And you on the moon? If you meant to give me a fright, you succeeded. Sorry, Tataru, but we're back now. Sorry, I'm trying to get untangled from the cords that I have here. Alright. Cryo! Welcome back, Kaoru. We were so terribly worried without you. Sorry, so terribly worried about you. Though it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidelin called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of ether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. For it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness weariness from the Tower of Zod. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place on the moon. Yeah, no. Perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give us your account. Let's reconvene in the main hall once you've arrived. They've arrived. Oh my god, I can't read! Alright, let's go ahead and just do this. Better than have them take up inventory space. Alright. It doesn't look bad. The only thing I don't like about it is because of how, like, the outsides go like that. It doesn't look great. Because that's how it is, like, in the entire thing. It's the reason why I don't wear it. Yeah, my glamours aren't the best. Hopefully this is a voiced cutscene. I'm sure that it will be though. Doesn't look like it will be actually. I wish it was. It better be. It isn't. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. Though Kaoru can explain why better than I. The Moon Badnies decided they wanted to keep him. I'm joking. The final days, as befell Emerald. If we are to escape via the moon, what of the source and its reflections? I've no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amaranth, the solution would be to alter the flow of ether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zoyark, sacrificing half of the star's population in the doing. And it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Emeralds could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues on Mare Lamentorum. There's still so much we don't know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amortine's creation magics, and we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and merely form such semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start from with the forum, then. Having worked with the Loprits in secret all this time, this is surely more they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I have urgent news. The forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to? There's only one way to find out. I might actually have to turn off the stream after, like, once we get level locked out, because I kind of want to try to take a nap. I don't know if it'll be a long one, but, like, I'm really feeling it. I don't know why. This looks like it's gonna be voiced, though. Yeah, it's definitely voiced. Oh no, we saw this in the launch trailer. Something is definitely up, though.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly.
Okay.
You may have heard rumors of the Telophoroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties.
Okay.
But first,
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Njunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You revealed this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
Oh no! You're just gonna make everybody panic!
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus.
Oh no, you guys are just running again!
For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Of course you did.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Space. This is a very serious moment, I'm sorry. Fucking... You're just running again,
edicts
though.
will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit.
It was for them!
Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Keep it civil, eh? Take your time.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures, and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives,
I'm so proud of my
to
children.
protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence.
Oh!
This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
My twins. My amazing children.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
I love my children so much. You guys' dresses are stupid. You look like flowers.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
My children, look at the freaking heavenly freaking lighting in the background. Oh my god.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
Shall we then? To the Annex, to prepare for tomorrow.
It's taking a second to load. Thank you. Alright, we need to talk to the person who keeps the inn. I say inn, but they're responsible for the Tataru. He's the Tataru from of the Baldastian Annex. Yeah. Crowd tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement. So there's to be an exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Vale. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after. Why me? I ask myself, why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here and we'll get through this together. And who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. cutscenes. Please be voiced, because I really don't want to do any voice acting right now. What's happening to us? Are we getting visions of what will happen? A visitor has come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? Alphino, Alize, Thancred. Oh, we get to choose! Ooh. I mean, I'm just gonna go back and look at all these options in the Unending Journey anyways, but you know what? We'll start with Graha, because never mind. We're starting with Alphino. I'm sorry. We have to. I kind of want it to be voiced, though. I hope it's voiced. It better be voiced. Please be voiced. It's not voiced. Oh, it is.
I hope I didn't wake you. I pray you will forgive the unannounced visit, but I wish to speak with you before retiring for the night.
Oh, he didn't want to come in.
About Garlemald, and the time we spent with the people of Tertium.
Tertium, I say it wrong.
Dangerous though it was, I'm glad we had the opportunity to treat with Eulis and Quintus. I was worried what might happen after we were collared. If they attempted to restrain you too. If they succeeded. Once more, I put you in harm's way. And for that, I must apologize. Or rather, I should thank you for trusting in me time and time again.
Oh my gosh, Alphino.
After all our journeys together, I dare say I've used every expression imaginable to convey to you my gratitude. Nevertheless, I hope these words of mine still carry some small weight.
They do.
Tomorrow, our fight continues. Mayhap it would have been better to seek you out after we have true cause for celebration. But having mustered the courage to stand up to Father and achieve a personal victory of sorts, I wanted to carry on in that spirit before my nerves got the better of me. The hour grows late, and you doubtless tire of my ramblings.
Never.
I have a letter for Orenvold to finish, but we'll be off to bed shortly. Sleep well.
Have sweet dreams, my little prince. A short while in the Alamegan corridor. Ah! Oh. I'm sorry.
Thank the gods that tower is gone.
I saw the red mage teacher and I was just like, I'm sorry. I saw the red mage teacher and I freaked out.
Contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too.
The ominous music doesn't make me feel right.
But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Who's this? Pardon? Meanwhile in Ishgard. Erinville! Please be careful!
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
My bunny boy Crash, please be careful.
What have we here?
Uh-oh. No! What's happening?
Are you all right?
Please be careful.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Because it will! It's about to get much, much worse, trust me. What? My eyes are like super, super wide right now. I did get level locked, but the music is... No way. I was about to say. The music changed whenever I got in here too. What the fuck? Does it stay like that when I go in? It does. Okay then. I got level locked. Pretty sure if I do level roulette, it'll fix that. Which we'll have to do at some point. But I think I might log off and take maybe like a 2-hour nap. Maybe just an hour. We'll see. Just enough for me to catch a little bit of shut-eye. But before that, I want to see the different cutscenes. I want to see the different cutscenes for everybody. I don't like that the music is like this though. Makes me uneasy. So let's go ahead and look at the different cutscenes for is it this one? No, it can't be. Maybe it is. Let's look real quick. I think it might be this one. Because I think the last one was just like one continuous cutscene, right? Nope. Okay. So we're looking at cutscene 2, I believe? Yeah. Jesus, the music. I don't like how the music sounds like that. So we chose Alphino. We'll have to choose Alize. We'll just go down the road. Choose every single one of them. I know it's gonna be a little bit boring, but eh. Alright, who could it be? It's my little girl. The twins are always going to be first for me. Hey.
Craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion.
You know, you could have done it. I wouldn't have been mad.
I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body.
Oh.
An altogether terrifying experience, to say the least. And one that served as a harsh reminder. No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself.
Aww.
Because you really, really should.
She's
it goes without
about
saying
us.
that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices.
Yeah.
Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum. When I looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
My little girl. I love you so much. Alright. Fuck. We'll work our way through the scions, and I might end up, like I said, ending the stream for a little bit, and then probably queuing back up after a couple of hours of a nap. I want to go. You know, we'll commit. We'll do every single one. Though I should have done Graha before Thinker, because I prefer Graha over Thinker. I would have wanted to do it just like my favorites, but...
Evening. I hoped you hadn't crawled beneath the covers just yet. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I have a favor to ask.
Yeah? Yeah, offer to come in every single time and they're gonna refuse.
Don't worry. Nothing desperate or dire, if that's what you were wondering. Not yet. You know, we may have quite literally entered our final days. The ancients went so far as to call it that for a reason. If so, then everything we did for Reen, for the first, will have been meaningless. And I can't accept that.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be about Reen.
My mind won't allow for the possibility. And that could be a problem. When we're in the thick of it, I don't know if I've got it in me to be pragmatic this time. To run, even if running's the right choice. The only choice. So if you see me turning a blind eye to the harsh reality, beat some sense into me, would you? I trust you and the other Scions with my life. And I'd like to think the feeling is at least occasionally mutual. And I never forgive myself if my stubbornness put them in danger. Gods, listen to me. Beginning to sound like the father I never had. So, can I count on you to keep me in line? I can think of no one else more eminently qualified.
Keep him in line.
Excellent. Now I can breathe a bit easier. Which isn't to say that I will, given what we're up against. Let's keep this little chat our secret. I'd rather not have anyone scolding us for burning the midnight oil.
Bye, Thinkred. It's pretty endearing. I'm not gonna lie. I like the fact that he's thinking about Reen so much. The next one's Justola, right? Pretty sure it's Justola. I'm gonna have to clip after this because I've forgotten. I forgot the clip. It still worries me. I think we're seeing the future. We're either seeing future or we're seeing what happened in Amarant whenever the final days were around. I feel like that might be useful though. We should just tell them what happened. If we could. Yeah, Justola. We'll do his sitting and we'll save Graha for last, okay? So I feel like his is gonna be good.
You're still awake. Good. Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment?
Huh?
Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
Was that in doubt?
A precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly.
That's true.
In your recent battle on the moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, from what I can see, you and your ether are none the worse for wear. Would that Reen were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiac. As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough.
Aww.
Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul?
It's a possibility.
Forgive me. That was in poor taste. I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarant. Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not. It was a horror beyond description. Promise me you will be careful, that you will seek my counsel if you feel unwell. That puts my heart at ease, if only a touch. I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on, so do be sure to stay warm. Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
Aww. She did the thing from the blessed of the night's blessed. The children of the night. I'm sorry, yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, Estinian, what you got for me? And then we'll do Graha. And then I think I might end up taking an hour nap. And then we'll go and do leveling roulette, and then we will continue. But I still have quite a bit that I have to do. So hopefully I can work my way through the 85 and 86 quests today. Yeah, that'll have to be my goal. I'm sure Istini is going to talk about either Alphino or Izel. He's pretty predictable at times. So Alphino or Izel? Which one? He's smiling. Oh, wow, you're not in your armor. That's a surprise.
You're alone. Good. The twins thought now would be a wonderful time to pay a visit to my chambers. Rather than listen to them bicker over tonight's snacks and tomorrow's plans, I seized the first opportunity to make my escape.
Oh, jeez.
To their credit, they decided against intruding on your peace and quiet.
Why are you dressed in a... What is this?
Can all be a bit exhausting at times, can't it? I wasn't sure what to make of you at first. During the Dragon Song War, how quick you were to take up a cause not your own. But I came to see that is simply the way of you and yours. I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days. But I trust in your judgment and choose to believe in your cause. You and Alphino have my lance.
Alphino.
Now and always. You'll need it. Rack and ruin looming on the horizon. Calamity bearing down upon us. There's no place I'd rather be than here.
Why is he the only one in casual
shoulder
clothes?
to shoulder with friends on the front line.
I don't know what it like annoys me,
So
or it
do
doesn't
not
annoy me,
hesitate
but it's like
to send me against your enemies. I'll make them rue the day they met me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I could do with a little air.
it's definitely a... What?
If Alphino asks, I was never here.
Is he gonna jump out the fucking window? He's gonna jump out the window. What?
Until the morrow.
It's definitely... Okay, this is definitely a romance thing. This is definitely a romance thing. This is definitely a romance thing. Why else would he be in other clothes? Okay. That makes me worried about Graha's then, because my character actually, in my, like, narrative, actually had, at one point, like, a love interest in him. Oh. God, okay, this game. It's definitely a shipping thing. It's definitely a love interest Otome game thing. Graha, Graha, Graha. I can't wait. I'm very curious as to what's gonna happen. Alright. Last person. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's nervous! He's so cute! And his tail's wagging.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
He's so cute.
Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Yes. See, he's decent, not like a Stinian. He just doesn't barge right fucking in.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you.
Yeah.
Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear.
Oh, he's so worried about us.
It is surely too much for any one woman. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
This is definitely a love interest thing.
You have already done so much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind.
I love Raha so much,
Of course,
too.
It needn't be only troubles we share. Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it. And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Sorry. He's so adorable.
Tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough. Sleep well, my friend.
Oh my gosh. I love you so much. Ah! Oh jeez. That one got me too. And that one was just pretty much just flirting. Oh my god. Thirsty cowboys. Okay, well, I'm thinking that we might have to... Here's the thing, is I feel tired. I don't want to turn off stream because I've only been streaming for 2 hours and I didn't want to have a short stream today. But if I take a small nap, I feel like I might be okay to stream some more. I'm conflicted. Cause yeah, we got level locked, so the music gets me. Like, the music is making my anxiety go crazy. No, I didn't want to. Oh, fuck. Hold on 1 second. I didn't mean to click it. I thought that was the bell for the retainers. Since when did they make these scenes not skippable? Have they always been not skippable? Or, yeah. So, we need to put... Why do I have 2 of these? Forgot to... Huh. Anyways, yeah, I think I might end up turning this off so that I can catch some mosquitoes. But when we get back, we're gonna have to do the, I might actually end up doing it off stream before. Yeah, so, that's it for the level 80. We're at 85. Yeah, so that's it for the level 84 dungeons. Sorry. Sorry, MSQ quests. So, what we're gonna do, I think, like I said, I'm gonna end up turning off stream, logging off, sleeping for a couple hours, and see if I can, continue after that. I might actually end up doing my leveling again off of stream, and then just re-queuing up for, my stream, like, when I'm leveled, so. Because it's not gonna take much to get me. I only need, it looks like a little bit, like 1,200,000, 1,100,000. So, alright, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off now. So I will see you in the next stream.